This is where I live, although this is where I used to live. And from my introduction earlier, in case you couldn't figure this out, I have one very peculiar thing about me, and that is what I tend to spend my time on, or at least some of my time on. Turtles, but that's not it. No, not just Turtles, Pokemon, a trading card game that came up by Nintendo, which was based on which came up with the video game that this card is based on. Pokemon was a huge cultural hit phenomenon in the middle 1990s, and as such was one of the biggest things kids were into back then, me included. And yes, I'm among those kids that just can't quite let go of that one particular aspect of their childhood. Sure, it's nerdy and it's kind of weird, maybe a little bit disturbing, but hey, at least it's not LARPing. That's where the tornado of May 24th comes in. See, earlier this year there was a tornado that of course took away everything that existed on our street that we lived on. And so that also took away my Pokemon card collection, which was, if I do say so myself, quite spectacular. And now I'm having to start over from scratch, which you gotta admit is kind of hard to do. I mean, and there's always these questions that come up like, what is it? Is this all futility? Is it vanity? Is it just useless? Why bother going on? I mean, they're just cards. And they don't mean anything because I can't buy them in stores, so I don't have the same old memories I did when I had the older cards. But something makes me continue on and keep going. I think it's called addiction. And let me tell you, you ever seen billions of cards stretched over 2 acres? It's beautiful yet horrifying. So that's been a few months ago though, this being October, and I gotta say I've made some decent progress because I've also bought some old Pokemon cards off the internet and bought new ones as well. Now these are my criteria. Number 1, the cards must be in mint to at least near mint condition. It does not have to have any sort of special grade onto it, AFA graded or anything like that, but it does need to be able to be a card that is not scratched in any way or too much of a blemish on it in any sort of way. Number 2, the cards have to be English release sets. They must be officially released English Pokemon cards. Now this takes into account special subsets like the Southern Island sets, and it also includes promo cards. Definitely includes promo cards, which are admittedly hard to figure out exactly how many there are out there, but basically includes those. As far as Pokemon League pre-release cards or like Victory Road cards, I haven't quite decided on that since I'm not really a member of the Pokemon League anymore. I'm not sure exactly what I would do with that anyway, so right now it is, and basically that is the only thing. I just want that, and that's pretty much it. No Japanese cards and no special editions of anything. It doesn't have to be a special edition, it doesn't have to be first edition, just has to have one particular English version of one card, and that's it. The cards I currently have are basically a mixed bag because I bought a few mixed lots off of eBay that were, good conditions. Then I also bought some old booster packs that were still hanging around in stores. But mainly, I've got some old Pokemon cards that don't really have anywhere to go right now, so I'll just be keeping them in here. As for the cards I will be focusing on as my collection grows, it will be slowly and methodically collecting every card from the original series, starting off with base set, of course, which I've gotten pretty far along in fact. I don't have any of the uncommon cards, but I've got all the trainers, most of the energies, and all of the common types. And that will be going with the original cards, based through Fossil, and also any new sets that come along, which for me includes Black and White and Emerging Powers, and whatever comes after that. As far as reverse holos go and doubles, I don't count those as part of a collection. As long as I've got one representation of one card out of every set and every promo card that's ever existed in the English language, then I'm fine. I don't need a reverse holo or doubles. Now I will have doubles and reverse holos of some cards, but I will not count them in my collections videos that will soon to come. Because with every episode that I upload, it will be a new new video that shows my progression and my journeys through the card collecting world, whether they be ordered off of online and I know what I'm getting and I just want to show you, or there's special mystery cards that I get in booster packs out of the stores or something like that. So basically that's my story, that's my journey, and that's my mission. So please join me on my quest to truly catch them all.